Good morning. I'm Laura Grace, the Little Witch, for those of you who are new, and I am headmistress at schoolofwitchery.ca, and I have something for you today. It's awesome. So a few months back, I put together a class called Learn to Scry, and every time I say that, I hear Tom Petty in my head. I'm really proud of this course. I'm really proud of how it went together. I'm really proud of all the things that came together to make it so good. It is the best class I think that I've ever done. The Learning to Scry class is ideally for someone who feels like they don't have an awful lot of skill when it comes to using their clairs, which I know might sound backwards, but the way that I teach this is in great little steps so that it helps you bring out your clairs with the tool of scrying. It's also great for someone who knows they've got something, but they don't know how to connect to it and they're looking for a tool to help open them up with it. It's also great for someone who wants a new and exciting offering for their friends and clients. The Learn to Scry class is going to help those who are looking for spiritual connection to feel that spiritual connection, get the physical proof that they're looking for, and open up their clairs. For the practitioner out there doing readings and already taking clients, the Learn to Scry class is going to give you an exciting and unique offering to add to your practice and your business. It's going to give you an upsell or another option for your clients in addition to what you're already doing, whether that's Reiki, energy work, tarot reading, healings. What's really interesting is that when it comes to scrying, there is no definition out there. There's no definitive like step 1, step 2, step 3. And everything that I've read, it really kind of goes, gaze into a thing and see the image. And that is just not enough. That's zero instruction on how to get there from here. That's instruction that really is for folks who already are connected with their clairs. But that information doesn't give you what it is you're supposed to do with what you're seeing or how you even interpret what you're seeing for yourself or for others. So the Learn to Scry class is going to get you from, okay, I'm seeing something, to, okay, what does it mean and what do I do with it? And how do I deliver that as a message for myself or for others that I'm reading for? So for those of you who might be like, I'm not psychic, this isn't going to work for me. I don't hear stuff. I don't feel stuff. I'm not that far in my practice. I give some really great beginner steps with this Learn to Scry class that guides you how to grow, nurture, recognize the clairs that are speaking from within you first. And the way that I present this has some really magical stuff so that you're seeing physically some things first, which then leads to your clairs opening up. If you are thinking, I can't afford fancy tools, Lori, I can't go out and buy great big crystal balls, I can't buy great big things, I teach you in this class how to use what you've got, also how to create or make or use lesser versions of the big dramatic tools, and in some ways it's so much better. There is no need for fancy tools in this course, although I do show you how to use the fancy tools in this course. There are several tools that I introduce and several ways that I show you how to make the tools in this class that end up being sometimes even better than the fancy expensive tools. So my story is, for years and years of practicing, it was a lot of hit or miss for a long time. I was scrying and didn't even know I was scrying. I was scrying and getting messages and couldn't figure out how to use those messages. So then you walk around feeling like woo-woo all day. I use woo-woo with love. I use that term with the most love ever. The secret weapon bonus tool that I introduce and walk you through how to create is just as valuable a tool as the entire Learn to Scry class and everything that I teach within it. It's going to sit next to your book of shadows, and it's going to become a tool that you refer to again and again. It's also something that's going to help open up your clairs so that when you see something, you got it. You know exactly what that means for you. Students that I've already taught in this class have found so many big ahas for their own practice, no matter where they were. I've taught beginners and I've taught witches who are already years and years into their practice. And all those big ahas they are incorporating into their practice, whether that's their divination practice, just their witchy practice, or their practice of reading for others. One of the bonuses is that if you do this for a living, if you make any money at all in anything witchy that you do, you're selling crystals, you're doing Reiki, you're doing readings like I do, this course is a write-off. You can write it off. So the special for June in 2023 is that the payment plan and the one-time plan on the next level plan. That's where you get the entire course, you get all the bonuses, and you get time one-on-one with me through Zoom, is all on half price. So if you have been waiting and thinking about this class that I initially put out in winter this year, I feel like it was February that it went out. Now is the time to take action. Visit the School of Witchery and the Learn to Scry course or class or workshop. I'll put the link here somewhere in this video or in the newsletter or wherever it is that you're seeing this video. If you have questions, connect with me and we will sort it out. The School of Witchery takes credit card, it takes debit card, it takes PayPal, I'm pretty sure. If you need to do this by e-transfer, let me know. Send me a message and we can work that out. I think the last thing I want to say about the Learning to Scry class is that even though I teach intuitive tarot, the Learning to Scry class is so much easier. It's so much easier to get the messages this way. Once you have the steps to get from A to B, you know the right things to do, the right things to say. You've got all my years of experience and trial and error at your fingertips, so you don't have to do all of that. The Learning to Scry is a really great class to open up your clairs. The Learning to Scry class is so much fun. It is just play, play, play. And we'd love to have you join us at the School of Witchery.ca, schoolofwitchery.ca. And if this is your first step into journeying into witchcraft, I'd love to be your mentor and helper and teacher. And if you are already an experienced witch, I'd love to have you on board to help you grow your business and your practice with this skill. So let's connect. Email me or just visit schoolofwitchery.ca if you are ready to learn to scry with me, the Little Witch. I'm Laura Grace. All right. Thanks for watching my video. Let's connect.